here at the Wildlife Rehabilitation Centre today. It's been a busy couple of weeks with quite a few new patients arriving here. Hi everyone, welcome back to Shamwari TV. We're here at the Wildlife Rehabilitation Centre today. It's been a busy couple of weeks with quite a few new patients arriving here. Morning guys, hello. Hello guys. Hey, come on. It's Milky's time. Come. Here we go. Hey, here we go. About 2 weeks ago, we received a bushbuck, who we've since called Posy, and was actually found in a neighborhood, and some dogs unfortunately got hold of her. Luckily, they didn't injure her too badly. She was brought here to the rehab center. She's just over a month now and is doing very well, has made some new friends. Her friend at the moment is a grijsbokkie or a grijsbuck. Grijsbokkies are very, very small. They're part of a small antelope group and they are just too adorable. Great that she's got a friend, the bushbuck, that is similar size. We've named her Minnie, so we've got Posy and Minnie together. They're both drinking really well and have settled in nicely at the rehab center. Hello guys. Hey, good morning. Hey, are you awake? Yeah, you are awake. Oh, are you? Hey, oh, you hungry? Are you hungry? Hey, you hungry? We also received some jackal puppies from a neighboring farm. They were a week old when we got them. The eyes hadn't opened yet, and they're quite difficult patients to have because we need to feed them every 2 hours, so that's during the night as well. Hey, yeah, but it's so worth it, yeah. So they're still just at a real feed and sleep stage. In the wild, Mom would normally also, hey, where are you going? Mom would normally have to then lick them afterwards to make them go to the toilet. So we have to sort of mimic a similar thing after each feed, which they don't always enjoy. Hey, there's a good boy. Oh, you're getting a poo, you're lucky. Sorry, my lovey. Hey, concentrate. No, don't go in there. Come. Hey. Sorry, lovey. Hey, sorry, my angel. Hey, sorry. They've got a very strong suck. And I always feel guilty because I can never give these little things what they always want from Mom and get from Mom. We try our best, but yeah, he's got quite a strong suck on him. So we've named this one Wiggles because, as you can see, he's very wiggly. And from when we've got him, he was quite a wriggler. So that's Wiggles. And then other one we called Bear because he's got a huge head and he looks like a teddy bear, and he's a lot more chilled than Wriggles, as much as he's wriggling a lot at the moment. Hello, love. So you'll notice on this one we've got a bit of yellow paint here that we just put on when they were babies so that we could identify them. So it's just a water-based paint that will come off, and you need to keep track of who's eating and who's not eating. Hey, yeah. I love you. Yeah, you're the cute one. Good boy. So we've got two little males here, so the little brothers. And like I said, this one's vocal as well. This is, I will call the naughty brother. This is the relaxed brother. This is just the beginning of the whole process. We've still got another 2 weeks of every 2-hour feeds, and then we'll slowly start introducing some solids with their milk. From about 8 weeks, we'll start introducing some mince, some meat into their diet. They'll grow from strength to strength, I'm sure. So we'll probably keep them for about 6 to 8 months before we release them back in the wild. I have done jackal pups before, and it's amazing how once they get to a certain age, and they just behave differently, and we're able to then know that it's time to release them back into the wild. Tut. If you can remember from one of our previous episodes, we received a baby hippo calf here at the rehab centre. He was separated from his mom and was a bit too young to survive on his own, so we brought him here to the rehab centre to try and give him the best chance possible. He's doing very well. We've actually since named him Moses, and he's made his enclosure his own little home. You don't get to see him too much, which is great because he's staying wild. So he's got one bush in particular that he likes during the day. It'll probably be a couple more months before we release him, but we're happy with his progress so far. In early winter, we received a couple of barn owls. We needed to wait till the coldest part of winter was over before we released them. So they just were with us for a short period of time. Dr. Johan and myself went and released them a couple of days ago, and we're very happy to see them back in the wild.
Okay, so these are two of the older barn owls that we've got here. We had to keep them quite a while in the aviary here. They're ready for release, but we had to check them out a little bit because sometimes they hurt them a bit in the fences and so on, but these two look quite fine. So I think we'll just take them out and let them go. We'll keep on putting food out for them. We also have got nest boxes in the trees outside here, and we hope that they'll settle in quite close by. Quite important that we release as many as possible of these birds, because if it's going well with the birds of prey, we know the environment is safe and healthy. So quite a good day for the two of them. You can see right at the back there is one of these nest boxes that we put out. If they need shelter, they might use that, or otherwise there's still platforms around the aviary that will put some food out as well. Okay, there we go. Well, that is it. Unfortunately, we've got very little control over this now, but hopefully all goes well. In the past, we had fairly good success with this.
Hello, you coming out? Hello. A few weeks ago, we received a meerkat that had been confiscated by one of the welfare organisations in the town close to us. She had been raised by somebody else but was being neglected, so they brought her to us for better keeping. She's doing very well. We've put her in a new enclosure up here at WRC. We've tried to make her enclosure as natural as possible with a lot of things to just enrich her and keep her busy during the day. An egg is something she loves to play with, and digging for insects and playing in the sand. So yeah, we've tried our best to keep it as natural as possible. We'll just have to monitor her process and try and release her with a colony of meerkats that are on the reserve. Hello everyone, I'm vet nurse Megan from Shamwari Private Game Reserve. Thank you for watching another episode of Shamwari TV with us. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button and follow us for some more amazing episodes.